player and former congressman, has developed new initiatives, and we'll listen to Secretary Kemp at this time.
Hello, I'm Jack Kemp. I'm so proud of the new spirit of partnership that I've seen all across American public housing communities between the public housing authorities, administrators, boards of commissioners, resident managers, and those of us at HUD who care profoundly about this issue. I really believe we're on the verge of an important renaissance in low-income communities throughout this nation. And I really commend you for your leading role in helping bring it about. We've got to change the system in our inner cities that is rewarding unproductive human activity and discouraging productive human activity. We want to encourage individual dignity, individual initiative, and the type of productive work effort that's worked in mainstream America and all too often has been neglected for people who are in a socioeconomic condition that some have termed perpetual poverty. The ultimate scandal in America is to treat poor people as perpetually poor. In this videotape presentation, we're proud to illustrate two important elements contributing to the renaissance in public housing: preventive maintenance programs of PHAs and resident management corporations. Preventive maintenance works. We'll show you how it benefits public housing neighborhoods in Richmond, Virginia, and at Cochrane Garden Tenant Management Corporation in St. Louis. We'll show you how residents and PHA administrators have teamed up to completely transform their communities in public housing with vigorous preventive maintenance programs that can be replicated throughout the nation. The vital ingredient is commitment. I've been inspired by what so many folks in public housing have already done to build a better life for themselves. When you're really committed to improving the quality of life in your community, I don't believe there's an obstacle that can defeat you or me. I approach my job with that sense of optimism, and I know you do too, and I really believe in the 90s we can help make a difference in every community of public housing in the United States of America. Thanks so much for listening, and we look forward to being a good partner with you in the future. God bless you. Thank you.
That was Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, Jack Kemp. Ms. Madison, Mr. Kemp mentioned several concepts, and I heard you comment behind his statements. Positive human development, positive production. Why do you feel Mr. Kemp is going in that direction with public housing?
Because I don't care how much money you pour into a property, if you don't instill or encourage a sense of pride on a one-on-one basis, then you've done nothing but waste money. A good example of that, as I mentioned to you earlier, would be right here in Mobile, RV Taylor Plaza. That is a relatively new property that was a lovely place when it was built. Now, a few years later, it has fallen into a state of disgrace.
And you think that is due to a lack of pride, a lack of
I think it's due to a lack of strength on the part of our city leaders in not enforcing rules and regulations. The rules are there. They're on the book, not only locally, but they're on the book in terms of what is acceptable and not acceptable to HUD.
Okay, we have another caller. You on Impact.
Congratulations, Carnell.
Right, thank you.
And that's certainly a bright, nice-looking young lady you have with you.
Right.
Thank you.
Pretty blue dress.
Thank you.
Thank you for the comments. Do you have any questions for us?
Well, not really, Carnell. This is your friend, Dan.
Okay, Mr. Daniels.
But you're doing a good job, and you're looking nice, too.
Right, well, thank you. And we tune in on Thursday nights for Viewpoint. And this is Mr. M.